Bible story time. Today we're talking about my girl Abigail. Now, out of all the women in the Bible, Abigail's got to be top 10. And here's why. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's wise, but she's married to a fool. Now, I don't mean fool as in some kind of cute little nickname. I mean her husband's name is actually Nabal, and it literally means fool. So ladies, that should tell you a lot about a man if his name means fool. At this time, David's on the run from King Saul. The dude's basically on some ultimate hide-and-seek mission. So David's doing some side hustles, working some odd jobs like protecting Nabal's sheep and whatnot. A little security side job. One day, David's crew gets hungry because running from a king is exhausting. So they think, why don't we hit up Nabal for some provisions, like some bread, a little snacky snack, whatnot, because we know him, we've been doing work for him. And what does Nabal do? He pulls the ultimate Mariah Carey move. Talking about, who's David? I don't know him. So Nabal refuses to give anything, not even a crumb. What a fool. So word gets back to David, and he's like, oh, heck no. You know, David is about that life. This warrior took down Goliath, killed over 10,000 men for King Saul. So he's like, oh, you don't know me? You about to know these hands. But not only that, David is going to wipe out not only Nabal, but his whole household. Now, Abigail hears about this, and she's a little worried. She doesn't want to pay the price for this fool Nabal. So Abigail whips up this bomb gift basket. Bread, wine, the works. Basically, a peace offering deluxe. And she brings it straight to David. She's like, please don't do this. My husband's a fool, but you're a good man after God's own heart. Spare us. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I too love a good gift basket. So David looks at the gift basket and is like, okay, we're good, and calls off the attack. No bloodshed was needed. Now, Abigail goes home, and Nabal, being the fool that he is throwing a drunken party. And you know how it is, trying to talk to some drunk person. So Abigail, the wise woman that she is, decides to wait for him to sober up and then tell him everything. So she does that the next morning. When she told Nabal, scripture tells us in 1 Samuel 25:37, and his heart died within him, and he became as a stone. So it sounds like he basically had some sort of stroke or something, because then scripture tells us in 1 Samuel chapter 25, verse 38, 10 days later, God strikes him dead. So now Abigail is a widow, which back then was really rough. Women needed a man to survive, whether it was her father, her husband, or her son. So David sends for her and makes Abigail his wife. Probably to take care of her, but scripture doesn't tell us exactly why. Moral of the story, when you're dealing with drama or needing mercy, never underestimate the power of a gift basket. Seriously though, gift baskets solve a lot.